It sounds like it's raining now. Good morning everyone. So we're now on Saturday. We snoozed in, so we decided that we're not going to go into the parks, and instead we're just going to have a walk around the resort again, because it's quite nice walking through all these wooded areas. It is dry at the minute, and if you do hear anything, it's just last night's rain falling off the trees that we're walking under. The sun's out, it's a bit brisk, it's a bit cool. Yeah, we're just going to saunter, enjoy the magic a little bit longer. And then we also thought it was probably a good decision because we're on for a long drive then. So we're stretching our legs whilst we've got the chance. So yeah, that's today. So, if you come, where's the swimming pool? Swimming pool's there. That's the little fire pit in front of reception in the shop. So if you keep walking, I didn't walk this far the first time that I was exploring. You come to this area, which we've done this twice now. We did it once sort of going into the evening, didn't we? And then this is sort of early morning. And we've never bumped into anyone here. But it's a really nice area. I'll split the camera to show you around. So if you're wanting to either just have a bit of a walk like we are, we're just stretching our legs before we're driving back to the UK, or if you've got kids and you want somewhere for them to just lap steam and run around, it's a nice little area. I think the river's dried up. Huh? I think it was called the Indian Meadows, and it's just all these teepees, and there's just no one here. So Alistair's gone to investigate. Where is he? There's a hut somewhere over there. He's gone to investigate. I'm getting wet feet, so I'm stood on a tree stump trying to keep them dry a little bit. Well, if you've seen our Instagram, I did say put a little post on to show here, because it's just so nice and magical and quiet. We have been wearing our masks around the resort, but as you can see, I'll do a quick 360 degrees. There's literally no one here. It's me and Alistair. It's a wide open space, so we've taken our masks off. If anybody came, or when we get close to the resort, we will pop them back on. But yeah, we're just enjoying the magic of all of this because it's just so cute. There's a little canoe boat over there. We think this maybe used to be some sort of like a kids area. I don't really know. Let's just see. So we've got the bags in the car, just the last little bits. Alistair's just checking round, and then we're gonna hit the road. But just honestly, like, look at this. Look at that for a view. Like, who doesn't love it? So he's just taking his last bits. Sad times. time to say goodbye to the magic, but it's been amazing. We've had the best time. Like, I've always been a bit, we always put off Disneyland Paris, we always don't go to Florida, and I think you sort of forget how magical it can be here. This is definitely not a resort or a hotel that I would have thought to have stayed at, partly because I won't drive over here, but Alistair's done it, so we've been really lucky in that respect. It's been amazing, like the space in here. We've enjoyed many a night just sat on there, watching the TV. It's been fab. So we're going to be hitting the road now. I think we're all done and dusted, so we'll take you along for a road trip. So we are in the car. What road are we on, do you know?
A16.
We're on A16. We're on the A16. Alistair's driving. We're in France, hey! And we've just come onto the A16. Or were we on it before?
I think we're right. We've just gone on the toll section.
We've just gone onto the toll section, so we've picked up the ticket. And I have to say, coming on this same road, it is the smoothest road to drive, isn't it? It's literally.
You don't even feel you're on the road.
It's so good.
All you can hear is the wind. Not really any road noise.
Like, there's no potholes, there's nothing. It's just sailing, cruising along. So we've just said, because we need to stop at some point to charge. On the way, we got onto the toll road. We did the complete toll road. We charged near Disneyland and we charged before we got on the toll road, but we think that the charge at this time is going to be part way along, so we don't know whether we are going to have to pay the toll and then get back on it again. So we'll keep you posted on that. But yeah, this road it's like cars. It's like when it's just like weed on the surface in what's it called, Radiator Springs, and they're all like cruising along. Like, life could be a dream. It's magical. I can make anything about Disney. It's talent.
So we've left Disneyland Paris' Davy Crockett Ranch about an hour to 2 hours ago. We left with 90% charge. We just stuck into the car to navigate to Eurotunnel at Calais, and it's brought us to our first stop here in Amiens, I think it's called. Amiens, would you say? So that's about an hour and 40 minutes of driving to get here. We arrived about 20% charge. We've to spend 20 to 25 minutes charging here. It seems to just be a supermarket car park with a petrol station and some Tesla chargers. So when we got here, there was only 3 other Teslas. A few more have turned up and others have left, so there's still plenty of chargers available. And then we're going to head on to Eurotunnel. We can technically make it all the way to Eurotunnel, but we're probably going to stop at the same service station we stopped at on the way down, where we'll also plug in because it was quite nice, and we'll get some lunch there and something to eat before we continue on up to Eurotunnel.
It was a nice place to walk as well. Like they had a bit where you could walk along like a bit of a river sort of thing, so we could stretch our legs a little bit, whereas here we're literally in a car park.
Yeah, so we just stayed in the car. Anyway, we'll update you when we get there.
Bonjour. Ça va bien?
Don't speak French. Beyond that. Latin. Dos. Deux.
And merci.
And l'addition, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, what's that?
The bill, please.
So we've just walked out of the service station, went to Starbucks, had a croissant.
Yes.
It was cheap.
It was extremely cheap. It was €5 for 2 croissants and 2 teas. I mean, it's that for just a coffee in the UK.
Yeah, bargain. And this service station is very nice. It looks like there's an extra bit of car parking to my right. But behind us, it's got Starbucks and it had a Pizza Hut in it. And a spa, like spa sort of shop.
Yeah, and some kind of, well, I guess it's the motorway company's restaurant.
Yeah, but it's got this nice little walk. Had had some water with ducks in. Okay, so car travel road trip update. Playing carpool karaoke. Who knew that we would love the Teslas for this? So, to be fair, like it says that as a driver you shouldn't join in, which Alistair technically isn't, but equally we're playing all.
Driving itself at the moment.
Oh my god, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say that it's all Disney songs and we pretty much know the lyrics anyway, which is also true. So on the topic of rain, it's raining, and France apparently has this very weird rule that, so the speed limit is currently 130 kilometers an hour.
110 in the rain.
But it goes to 110 if it's raining. However, we don't fully understand what rain counts as rain. So we're going on the safe side. We're driving at 110 because we're running quite well with time actually, aren't we? So anyway, yeah. If you've been on Instagram, you've already seen me nail. You're welcome, and you are welcome for that. Oh my good breeze are coming down. Yeah, and we're now gonna do a proper road trip song. We're now doing "Life Is a Highway." Through all these cities and all these towns, is in my blood and I'm all around. I love you now like I love you then. This is the road and these are the hands. Alice is not joining in this one. We've made it to the Eurotunnel.
Yay.
So, we drove in, we went to a booth.
Yes.
She gave us a like parking
Temporary
kind
ticket.
of pass thing and told us we needed to go to do our COVID document checks. So that's where we are now, that building right there. And we are charging the car, Tesla. Which is actually conveniently located for the entrance and exit, which was quite handy.
Yeah, right next to the doors.
Yeah, because it's absolutely throwing down rain. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
So we went in, and this was actually super easy, wasn't it? We went up to a desk, we showed our negative PCR test certificate, which we got the other day, and then we did the passenger
locator form that we remembered last night at 10 o'clock that we had to do.
So lucky that we remembered that, because it had completely slipped our mind. And I read somewhere that it takes like 10 minutes. It must have took us 15 to 20. It was a pain.
And
Like,
you even more because yours just disappeared
mine just
halfway through.
stopped halfway and I had to restart, which was really irritating. But it wanted all like information off your passport and off documents, and then it repeated, didn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't a fan, but this was so much easier, so we did it.
Then we had to go to another desk where they printed us the actual boarding pass.
Yeah, so they exchanged the temporary pass that the lady gave us at the booth to this one, which is now in the car windscreen. We came in to get rid of it because it was sticky. In fact, I'm sure I will get it, hopefully. There it is. We're now back in the car. We're letting it charge to full, and then we're going to move it and then probably pop back in. Inside that building there was a Starbucks, duty free,
toilets.
and do we go to Smith's? Because I
Was
thought
it?
that
There
was
something,
weird.
yeah, there was something.
Because I thought that was like a British shop.
Yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Anyway, that was what was inside. So them croissants were nice. Maybe
They
there'll
were
be another
nice.
croissant or something. Anyway, and then the train is at 10 to 6. So we'll probably be about 5 o'clock-ish when we're starting to come back and get the passport and everything. Although it was really quite early, wasn't it, when we came over? The guy, when we arrived at the English side of the Eurotunnel, said we had 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And we literally went to the toilet and walked around, and then it was final boarding call.
Yeah.
So that was definitely
Which
not 20
kind of
minutes.
messed us over because we planned to charge at Folkestone before coming over, so we could then just drive straight down to the next stop.
Didn't happen.
But it was too short a time and it was really cold in the morning, so the car didn't really charge that much. I think we made it to 60% before we had to go to get on the train.
So we literally charged almost as soon as we came out the other side, didn't we? It was quite a convenient little charging point, but it just slowed us down, didn't it?
Annoyingly, you can't get to the Eurotunnel chargers unless you're actually going back to the UK.
That's
or
on
coming to
at
France.
Calais' side.
You can't get into them when you come off the train, so we ended up at
On
a
both
random one
sides.
beside, yeah, UK the same. So we ended up at a random charger next to a hotel in Calais that was about 5 minutes away from the terminal, but also directly onto the motorway.
Yeah, it was quite easy, wasn't it? It was an easy one to get to. So that's life on the road trip so far. Update on the road tramp.
We're on a train, an earlier train,
Yeah.
and it departed at exactly 17:20.
Yeah. Very impressed.
So we're getting to the UK 20 minutes earlier.
Woo! It was very easy.
Yeah.
It was quite well signed and everything once we got past the initial bit.
Yeah. The hardest bit is trying to find the bit to actually get to the passport control through
No,
all the
the
cones they've
COVID.
put up.
Oh yeah, that was difficult as well. We also got lost trying to find the COVID testing centre thing.
Because they said the way they implied it was a separate building, but it's
It
just
wasn't.
inside the main terminal.
I don't know why she didn't just say it there. That would have been a lot easier. But she was trying to give us directions, bless her. Anyway, we're on the train, heading back, and where are we staying? Ashford.
Yeah, Travelodge Ashford.
So that's the next stop. The appearance yet again. Guess what? It's raining. And not just raining. It's beeping it down. We've just arrived. We are staying at the Travelodge in Ashford. Not the one in the centre. Is it Rutherford Road? Something like that. He'll have inserted some sort of text telling you exactly where, I'm sure. So thank you so much for watching and joining us on our little Disney and road trip adventure. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. We always appreciate it. And if you want to see more, hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be at Disney again in January. So please subscribe and then you get notifications of the videos. Until next time, everyone,
Bye.
have a magical day.